Did you always want to be everyone's favourite teacher? The one that all the kids worshipped and admired? Did you decide to be cool, relaxed, to give in and let the kids take over control of the classroom? You didn't want to be one of those strict, old-fashioned teachers you remember from your own childhood, did you? You couldn't have been more wrong. Take note, the strict ones are actually those you remember the best. You need to establish rules and rituals for your lessons and stick to them. Children need to know what to do. This is actually one of the major things you need to know when you work with primary students. Children need rituals and routines that appear in every single lesson. For children, knowledge of what is going to happen next, what to expect, and what is expected of them makes them feel happy, secure, safe, and confident. They need to know what to do, how to act. They need clear rules. As your pupils become increasingly familiar with these rituals and know what is expected of them at different stages of the lesson, they gradually begin to act with greater autonomy. Pick up your pencil cases and pick up your pupils' books.
And put your pencil cases and your pupils' books into your bags.
Rituals are certain ways of acting in particular parts of the lesson. They appear in every lesson and greatly improve classroom management, since everyone knows what is expected of them. Besides, they can be fun. I would like to share with you some of the rituals I chose to use in my classroom with some of my youngest pupils. I used them in the following situations: entering the classroom, getting ready, packing away, and ending the lesson. Children often enter classroom talking and laughing. You need to draw a line, set a boundary between their playtime and the beginning of your lesson, between the outside and the inside of the classroom. They must know that when they enter your classroom, the lesson begins. My pupils are only allowed to enter the classroom in complete silence. It makes them realize where they are and what is expected of them. It simply improves discipline and introduces a learning-friendly environment. It sets their minds to learning mode. For example, you could tell them that they have to sneak silently into the classroom. For this purpose, you could even practice tiptoeing with them. At the beginning of your lesson, wait for your pupils at the door with your index finger on your mouth, reminding them in English, "Sneak into the classroom quietly." That will also introduce a play-like atmosphere. Children absolutely love secrets, so sneaking into the classroom and letting in one by one will make them feel a part of the mystery and make them think that the way they behave matters for the entire group. The way you start a lesson affects the way it develops further. Since there are many activities that you as a teacher need to perform, like taking the register, getting your own materials ready, and checking homework, maintaining discipline at the same time is a real challenge, and your classroom can easily degenerate into chaos. That is why your pupils must know exactly that once they have entered the classroom, preparation time has started. They need to know what their duties are. You should also explain why it is essential to behave in a certain way, that you also need time for preparation. In my classroom, preparation time is silent time, when pupils leave their homework on the table. Then, when they sit on the carpet with their pupils' books, this is the time when they can look at the pictures and stories from different lessons and look back at what we have done in the previous lesson. This preparation time lasts until I join them, ring the bell, and we say, "Please close your books and put them away." The bell rings, the lesson finishes, the kids become loud, they start talking, everybody packs and runs in panic. Does this ever happen to you? Don't let the clock surprise you. Why don't you finish writing and reading activities 5 minutes before the end of the lesson? There are so many short activities, games that you can play without books, notebooks or crayons. You can simply revise vocabulary from the previous lessons or ask your pupils what they have learned in the current one. If you do this every time, the children will know that when you ask them to pack their bags, it doesn't mean the lesson is over and they are allowed to start playing and talking. They will know that it is a ritual and that another activity will follow. It is even better if you control packing by telling the children what to do step by step in order to maintain discipline.